Hey YouTube, what's going on? Big Z here.
Big Kai.
We are lost in MPK and we decided
We are live.
To go
For
live.
A little bit anyways.
Yeah, we wanted to see. We were having a conversation earlier and we were being sad about, oh man, we can't go to any shows. We were supposed to see Big Bang this year.
And I know we did like one Big Bang recently, and then a lot of people are asking a lot of
right. There was
questions.
some feedback on the Big Bang video we did, but
Yes.
we were so okay, let's get on, let's get live and
For a little bit.
talk about Big Bang a little bit. We were talking about Coachella being canceled, and we thought we were going to see them this year, but we were having a hard time getting tickets, and maybe it's a good idea that we didn't get tickets because they were expensive. And then we're talking about, they're supposed to maybe try to do something in October.
I don't think it's going to happen.
But we were having the conversation because of all this Corona madness that concert's not going to happen in October.
But first off, they came back in March. YG re-signed them.
Yeah, they got re-signed in March, right?
So minus Seungri.
Seungri's out, so it's 4 of them. And so we were saying, you know what? You guys want to talk about, chime in and say hi and talk about Big Bang a little bit with us? Have any questions? Have any concerns? Have any have anything to pitch in? By all means, we just want to say hello to everybody and all the VIPs out there.
Yeah, because Big Z's a VIP. Your little card a long time ago.
I got my card. I have a shirt. I have a hat.
Oh, that's right.
Oh wait.
What?
I don't know what I did with the hat. So.
Why do you like Big Bang? Since you
like from the very beginning, like when we first got introduced a couple years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't usually listen to any. Okay, there's a couple of boy groups, boy bands. But I heard one song from Big Bang, and these are the kings of pop. And I don't know, maybe it was Sober. Was that the first song I heard? I can't even remember.
I think it was Sober.
I think it was Sober, and I loved it right away. I'm like, what? What is this? This is fun music. I really enjoyed it. I was really surprised. Oh wait, we got people saying hello. I can't read. I don't have my glasses, so you have to read all that stuff.
Okay, it says hello. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Aaron.
Sophie and Armando. But anyway, so I was listening to Sober, and I instantly loved it. I'm like, okay, who are these guys? They sounded really good. The singing was different from other songs that we've heard. And then we came across another Big Bang song, but it was completely different. It wasn't in the same style. It was in, I don't know, maybe it was it F It? F It or Hallelujah or one of those other songs, which I'm like, oh, that's the same group. They're just such different music, but they sounded really good. And I kind of got hooked right away. Like, hey, they sound good when they sing this kind of style, and they sound good when they sing this kind of style. And then there's a song with G-Dragon goes rapping and T.O.P. and I'm like, whoa, who are, okay, now I really have to start getting into these guys because I got to find out.
And they're kind of unique, too.
They're different.
It took me a little bit longer than you to enjoy, I guess. But they do sound different from all the other K-pop bands.
They sounded really different, and they sounded really good no matter how different the music was.
Aaron says, get your glasses.
I know. You know what? I lost them like 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know where.
And they were brand new.
Yeah, brand new. Well, no, I had them from the summer. Last summer. But now I want to say hi to everybody, but I could barely read all that. Monster. React to what? Red Velvet Monster? Okay, so that's. Yeah, so welcome to conversation. We are talking about Big Bang.
Yeah, so our main topic will be just about Big Bang and why Big Z enjoys it. And I enjoy a little bit, not as much as him. But I think one of my favorite, what is your favorite song, I should say?
I'm still like.
I have one.
You have one. You know what? Then what is your favorite song?
I think it was called Delight. Dung's, I pronounced it right.
They sung.
They sung. Is it this?
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Cause that's a funny song, man. It's an enjoy. The video is really good. The video is very entertaining.
I think. Oh, I know when exactly when I enjoyed Big Bang.
There's another one. We like to party. Another other song.
Oh, that was for you.
Oh man, it was very fun. It was kind of cartoony, like that very fun-loving song. I'm like, oh man, this is just these guys are awesome.
You know what I realized I enjoyed it more?
What's
Big
that?
Bang is when I can't remember the song when G Dragon was singing by himself. It was a untitled one, and it was when he was singing by himself. That's when I go, oh crap, this is something I need to look into more. That's
when some of the guys start doing their solo projects, you're like, oh wow, even by themselves. There are 5 artists that can do individual things, of course, or I like, what was it, Bad Boy?
Well, we gotta watch this Big Bang. Tiffany said we need to watch this Big Bang documentary. That'd be interesting too.
You know what? A documentary. I haven't even watched the documentary on Big Bang.
Okay.
That would be a good story. Like, kind of know the story when they got together, and it was G Dragon and Daesung, or G Dragon and one of the guys, right? No. And then they got T.O.P. in it, and then it turned into a 5-man group, and it just. Well, 2 guys were trying to be debuting together, right? It was G Dragon and somebody else.
Oh, you watched it?
No, I just kind of from reading the story from what I remember, and then they ended up, instead of being a 2-guy show, it became a 5-man deal.
Ah, wow, okay.
Right.
Well, now it's back to.
And G Dragon and T.O.P. were friends from when they were little. So hey, I know a guy, I guess, and they brought him in. I don't know. Hey, he's my friend. He got him in.
It's kind of nice though. They're back. I think they got re-signed in March with YG.
Yeah, they did another re-signing.
And hopefully they will work with your favorite guy. You know?
They will work with my favorite guy.
Teddy Park, right?
Well, he does a lot of their, he does a lot of their background. So he does a lot of their production. I mean, Teddy Park's a genius. He's, G Dragon does a lot of the creativity as well, all the writing and
he's from Pomona, which is approximately.
He used to be from here.
15 miles.
Teddy Park,
about 20 miles away from where we live.
Yeah, just down the way. And then he left to go and make Big Bang famous.
Do you think that Seungri not being in there is going to make a huge difference?
You know what? I'm really interested to see what may come out. Like, what's going to be their first production without? No, that's Big Bang can be Big Bang without Seungri. I don't think
he wasn't a big. You don't think?
Yeah, I don't. He's not like the big front face and the big front representative. He was the youngest guy in the band. I think he was was he also the last guy added to the band? I don't know how the story goes. I think he might have been the last guy added to the band. I remember, I think at one point when he first was in, I think G Dragon didn't talk to him for like 3 months or something.
Oh,
like that.
what?
Yeah, like he didn't want the band to be big for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a little friction, I guess, but something like that. I remember him getting the cold shoulder at the beginning from one of the guys in the band,
So he won't be missed.
Yeah. I will. You know what? No, he will be missed. But I think VIPs will still embrace the four moving forward.
And the funniest thing is when you look at some pictures now, there's a Big Bang's coming back. He's cropped out.
Some pictures he's cropped out.
Yeah, well, hey, he's cropped out.
I saw that one picture. You see a shoulder.
You see a shoulder.
Oh man. Oh, who else joining in? A tour movie.
So we gotta watch
Sophie. We gotta put that on the list. Make sure we watch that.
Sophie, the tour list. Okay.
The tour movie, and then we got Indonesia in the house. Hello. We got Russia. Hello, Russia. This is good. So, I don't know. I just hope. You know what? I got so excited about maybe getting to see Big Bang before all this shutdown happened. I mean, it's just like, and now we can't see anybody.
But what I think if this virus never happened or pandemic, I think they would have probably had a show prior or after Coachella.
Yeah, we were trying to.
That's what normally happens if they're going to do Coachella. Usually in between or after this big festival, they usually have.
Yeah, if you're coming to LA to perform, and Coachella's just outside of LA, not just, but it's in the area. Why not stay and do another show And a lot of the people do. They're already here, and the love is here.
And we see already got
And
some
then-
suggestions from Big Bang too.
Yeah, there we go.
So we gotta put some more down.
Missing You, and both are amazing. What? React to Big Bang? What? Oh, a documentary.
Would you tell me that G Dragon had a hard time writing stuff
Oh, there was like a.
when he came back, right?
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago.
Right, he
Okay.
had a slump, I guess.
Oh man.
No creative. When your creative
Jesus.
powers aren't there, they can't be 100% all the time, right? Because there's so much stuff that he was writing and so many good songs that come out.
Oh yeah, he had some good songs.
And then all of a sudden, I guess he got like burned out a little bit. He made the whole group take a break. Right? See, that's what I mean. Big Bang can't be Big Bang without G Dragon.
That's true.
Right?
He is the. Do you think
He's
him
a
and Daesung is
he's a primary force, and face of the group.
T.O.P.
DOP is another one. See, his G Dragon didn't talk to Seungri for 3 months when he was first in the band. He didn't like the new setup. I thought it was gonna be 4 of us. Now there's 5, and
Wow. So Sophie confirmed.
so, yeah, there you go. See, I knew I read something like that.
So you were doing your reading on them for a little bit.
I haven't read about Big Bang in a long time. Well, maybe yesterday. When are they coming back? We need COVID to go away so Big Bang can come and stay and do a show in October. I wish. Please, all the what? Oh, all the Alan Walker? What?
Heading home.
The real Alan Walker heading home. Mote.
Okay.
Me too.
Oh, we have to watch that then. Let's write it down, huh? GD
Yeah.
documentary Act 3.
Are we writing this down? Are we recording it? Are we doing something? All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can always
Thank
go
you,
back.
Big Mom.
We can always go back and watch the.
And watch it.
Yeah.
We can always come back and watch it. Hello from España is now here. I see Spain up there.
So what do you expect from Big Bang?
When they come back,
Come back.
what do I expect? Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
So what do you expect?
Why is my ringtone not Big Bang?
It was at one point.
It was. It used to be.
Yeah.
But it's been what? It's been Big Bang. It's been Blackpink, and now it's Lim
Kim Lim.
Kim. Woo. I forget.
Oh,
That's that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations now, since you're back together?
Well, first of all, I guess because we're in the situation, I don't expect them to see. Well, we're not going to see them, but are we going to hear them? What style are they going to come out with? What their talent is so broad, and
they're older,
and they're more mature now. They have a different view from before, right? With everything that has happened. What do we expect? I don't know. It's a surprise. You can get anything, but it's going to be big.
We have NB from Armenia.
Armenia, wow, that's awesome. Hello, Armenia.
And we have another song, Blue. Have you heard Blue yet?
Blue, have we? With Blue, we listened to.
Okay.
Blue, we listened to, but
I don't remember it.
I'm trying to. The title, I remember that title, but I'm not remembering. I don't.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
see.
So somebody say
He does have, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Somebody does have a special part in the fandom, I guess, for some of them. Really connect. There's always people that have the bias thing, right?
Yeah.
Or you just happen to have a stronger connection or a stronger, like you see your persona, your personality kind of grooves with somebody in the band, and who knows? The influences can be vast.
But one thing I know is that each one have their own talent. They
Yeah.
can stand on their own. That's the amazing thing about Big Bang.
They can. They do. That's why when they do the when they switch music styles, you can see the strengths pop up. And
obviously, we've seen a lot of G Dragon. We've seen some Dunks. I always pronounce Daesung and T.O.P. But no, I think we recently watch a Seungri one as well.
Yes, we did. And then we saw. Well, not recently though. It was a while back, but yeah, we did see. And then wasn't it Seungri singing with somebody?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right? Oh man, it's been, we need to go back and I mean we can do a marathon. Want to do a big bang marathon and just watch it. Usually we're just listening to some music. But then
that'd be kind of good idea. We'll have the list for ourselves and have like, okay, we need to watch this.
And where we have some good shows and some documentaries, and then throw in some videos, and then all the videos that we've done, watch them because we haven't seen our own videos in a long time, and have a big bang day. You know what? We might just do that. This conversation that we started earlier today or yesterday is turning now into this live cast.
I know.
And now it's going to turn into a marathon. Oh man, I can see us. I can see us doing a few hours of the Big Bang show. Oh man, but yeah, what can you do when you miss a band you like and you can't see them? You do a live cast and talk about them, and you talk to all your friends that like them and all the VIPs from all the different countries.
So, Sasha's saying that Seungri brought the best energy to the group, and he was the most happiest and funniest guy.
Oh wow!
So,
oh wow!
I think it has to maybe because he's younger too.
That has something to do with it, but I bet you we can find VIP fans that would say no, this guy is the happiest, or no, how about this guy? But yeah, he did have his energy that he added to the whole mix, right? And it's just unfortunate.
It's going to sound different. In my opinion, it's going to be different because it doesn't matter. You have a group and you take out one, it's going to just
somehow it's going to change. Somehow you're going to see the change.
Like we said, each one has their strengths.
But him being absent doesn't take away everybody else's talent. Those guys are very talented, all of them. Granted, when you have them all together, that there's something special that happens, right? The Big Bang we used to know. But
so I guess you can consider this. How's this? Consider the Beatles. Even though George Harrison is still part of the Beatles, but happens we took him out.
Yeah, but at one point the Beatles changed drummers, and they.
Oh well, that was like
at the very beginning, right? So.
Well, before they got really.
But yeah, now we're having a conversation about Big Bang and the Beatles in the same, topic. Right? The Beatles once ruled the world.
Yeah,
they did, and an argument can be say as far as K-pop goes. The Kings of Pop have their following and their influence around the world. I mean, we hear about them about their fan bases everywhere, right?
And I think they're the innovators. Every time I listen to them and listen to the K-pop now, I still think they're still the innovators.
They have this original feel that's
correct. That's how I so
good. I think that I know there's a lot of talent even behind the scenes, right? I have more hello from Indonesia again. Another friend. I could barely read that.
Big Z lost his glasses somewhere.
I lost my glasses. I don't know what to do, so I have to go get new glasses. But we're staying safe at home, so I don't want to go get new glasses. So.
So we have a lot of interviews we need to look into, right? So the Big Bang was
Happy Together.
Happy Together. Ben Aaron said.
Right. So we need to check that out. You know what? I was what was I watching? It was something new. It was Taeyang doing it was on Instagram maybe or Twitter. I don't know. It was just like him. And they were interviewing him. And I watched a couple of the episodes. And but it was just him, and I don't know what's going on with everybody else as of right now. Things are quiet, things are limited, right? So
that's true.
All we can do is remember and look back and think, which song do I want to listen to? Which? But now that these interviews that are pretty good or documentaries,
that'd be interesting to watch. I was really I thought about the other day. I remember when we watched that 3 songs or 4 songs. It was 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
I thought about how I read some of the comments and how
fast it went. That's what I remember about that video. You're like, it's 8 minutes already.
I was like, done. Yeah, it was such a good video.
It was.
The thing
it was so entertaining that we just
it's
time really flew.
For me, when I watch Big Bang, it's not a lot of gimmick in it. You know how the also nothing but that. It's about not only just singing but getting the crowd involved, and it's also the dance.
They have a special energy, and they put a special package together that just it's infectious. It just grabs you, and it really entertains you. I love that. That's what I like about them. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed them as a group. I'm like, I'm not into groups like this usually, but you hear a certain sound and you get a certain energy through the videos, and all of a sudden you're just having a good time. I'm like, oh great, I like Big Bang, and I really like them a lot. I mean, it's just a surprise, you know, when you come across music like that. I love it. I love that it happened.
I guess somebody learned different languages so he can communicate more people. See it right there? Because all of them have their own.
Do you see it? I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know,
I barely see it. It's a little blurry.
Well, it says Naomi said that they have their own talent, but Seungri learned different languages so he can communicate with the VIP.
You see?
That's amazing, right? Things you don't know. The only thing you hear on the internet is just the bad stuff. You know, so easy.
Especially the bad stuff, right? The criticisms and the bad stuff, and
you forget about people who are really.
No, he was a restaurant. He was a restaurant owner. He had a dance academy where other K-pop.
Oh really?
People go, yeah.
Jeez, okay.
The other K-pop artists train at. I don't know which ones, but I know that there's a handful of them. Like his dance academy was known. Like like he had other things. He was good things that he was involved with, right? Oh. So I mean,
forget it's so easy to forget the good things.
Yeah, no, he was a restaurateur and a learner of languages, and had a dance academy, and all this good stuff.
So that's why he probably inspired so many fans.
Well, that's what was kind of tragic when the bad news came.
Okay.
It was
well,
it's something everyone didn't want to hear, because you don't want that to happen to your guys, to your group. It's just like, oh no, why? But life is tricky, and the prospect of money is tricky. A lot of money is tricky, and
it's so hard to say anything because remember what we hear in the news actually happened could be too different.
Mm-hmm.
So
it always is.
Blows it up, or what actually may happen.
There's always details regarding truth that are going to be missing, or you hear later, or you hear a different version, and the truth is in there somewhere, right? But oh well. Who else are we saying hi to? Everyone's G-Dragon, my favorite.
Yeah. G-Dragon's good.
That's easy. It's real easy to like G-Dragon. It's real easy. Oh my gosh.
So who would you be your favorite artist?
My bias in the group?
You say, hey, if you want to have a lunch with, who would you choose? Like, hey, all five of you guys, who would be your... That's a tough question there.
You know what? Like, I was like, G-Dragon, because he is just like a genius. But then also, T.O.P. There's something about T.O.P. that kind of I want to talk to that guy.
You'll take one though.
And I can only take I don't know. See, that's not even a fair question.
It's a fair question.
Which Beatle would you want to sit down with?
Yes. Right? Who would you like to say? You know what? I want to talk to you.
Oh man, I don't know. Which member of Big Bang? Maybe Teddy Park.
Oh!
How were you able to work with all these guys
and make great songs?
How would you know they would sound so great? No, I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough question. I can't even pick between.
Because I'm still learning about him, and I'm just learning what people are telling me right here, and a lot of the stuff as well.
Well, there's some stuff you come across as you look into it, but for the most part, I just enjoy listening to the songs I've heard and the ones that end up on my playlist. Some of their songs have ended up on my snowboarding playlist.
Sober's one, right?
Sober's on there. We Like to Party's on there. Hallelujah's on there. Oh man, there's some certain songs that, like, oh man, I like the way this sounds. I want to be having fun.
The funniest thing, I was thinking, if we ever go to a Big Bang concert, I want to buy one of those the crown. The light.
Oh, the little light.
So I can join everyone,
I hope we get to have the chance to do that. Like, oh man, that would be.
So FB was do you think Big Bang can move on without S?
Yeah, with Seungri. Yeah, I think they can. I think there's enough love out there in the fan base for. It's going to be different. It's going to be different, but I think there's enough love for the rest of the group that people will still enjoy and embrace. But especially if they come out, they come out with good music. They have a tendency to come out with good music.
Yeah. He will be missed though.
He will be missed.
It's like anything else. But you take a little piece out.
If the music's good and there's enough talent there to keep the show going, they say the show must go on, right?
Yeah.
I think they can do it. I don't think a comeback with 4 members of Big Bang would be impossible. I don't think so. They're too good. They're really good. I mean, you got vocals, you got the rappers, you got the energy. A lot of the ingredients are still there,
Majority of it, right?
Yeah, majority of the ingredients are still there. So I think it'll still. A parody? There's a Big Bang parody that we need to watch?
I guess so.
Okay, so we need to put that on our marathon list.
That'd be kind of cool, really. A marathon.
Yeah, so we could really get all the stories of Big Bang, right?
Should we actually maybe watch those videos live and then with people?
I don't think we'll be able to pay attention. Like, we'll be stuck watching the video and people are like, hey guys, we're right here hanging out. Oh, sorry to chime in. What were you saying? I see, me too, but I see 21 up there. Who's writing about 21? Or saying, what is it was going to be like 21? Oh my God, the whole group?
Yeah, 21 was good too.
Oh, Teddy Parkos was involved.
Oh, Teddy Parkos?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
GD.
Yeah, GD's a big.
I know he wrote a lot of the songs.
He's a big power behind the production. Yeah, him definitely. He's like the productive driving force as well. Like he's got a lot.
Good mixes.
A lot of talent in that regard. Like, and then when it's his turn to whatever he comes up with to get in front of the camera and do it and perform it, like his ideas are great.
How old are they anyways? I don't know. Do you know? Does anyone know how old they are? I'm never.
What age do you have to go to service? 20 something? 22?
Between, was it 18 or 19 up till 35? 30 something?
Somewhere in there you have to go to service? I don't know. 30s, I'm guessing. Late 20s? I don't know what their age is.
So I'm really curious of, like I said, how their music going to change being older.
Maturity has that effect,
right?
Because
when you're 18, 19, 20, your music is so different.
It's young energy, young attitude.
Now when you're like... we recently saw...
Seskis?
And I guess they returned as well, and it was YG also picked them up.
Yeah, the YG group, yeah.
And they're considered one of the first...
Early, right? First generation.
K-pop. And we never heard of them, and they sounded like...
Well, they did music from...
Sounded good, though.
They had that R&B, late 80s sound.
Oh, from 30 to 32, so...
See, there you go. Early 30s.
Thank you, Francis.
Wow.
But yeah.
Okay, so, at age 32, you're different from age 22.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You've got 10 years of whatever happened to you during your life, and all the learning you've done on all the different situations you got involved with has an effect on your artistic
and plus
creativity, right?
Yeah, of course. And plus, going into service, it changes.
And then they went through the service. Yeah, I'm sure they got to, it's a whole different lifestyle, right? They were used to this idle lifestyle,
and now they're in the service doing
they're police. They're oh man, so that has to somehow affect your your creative side.
I think it's good too, because sometimes when you're always focused on posting, you kind of you get kind of stale. Maybe.
Yeah, you can get a.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Like you get a new style of doing something, right, or a new way of doing something, just because of the experience alone. Like, oh, I already did that. Let me try this, right?
Yeah.
So I did this before. How about if I try this other different thing? Who knows? That's why it's so. It's like we're on the edge of getting something new from Big Bang, and we're
anticipating.
We're like, I think everyone's anticipating. We're like, what's it going to be? Because so much has changed. The time that has passed, this epidemic got in the way. the switch from 5 to 4 members. I mean, there's so many things that are happening that can have an effect on what is going to be the output now. You know?
Do they expect to like? Are they going to release like a teaser, or have they released?
Yeah, they've done teasers before. I don't know. I don't know. You see, are they going to come just with one thing, or are they going to wait and build up something, and then say, here's what we. I mean, you guys would probably know more than me for sure. I mean, how do you think what were they going to do at Coachella?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. What was that show going to be, right? Because it was already. Things had changed, right? What was that show going to be? So.
Oh, we have not stopped watching Baby Metal. We just kind of took a little hiatus, right?
Baby Metal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you guys still listen to them every once in a while, but yeah, we'll do when we do a regular episode, by all means, make the suggestion for Baby Metal. We'll still listen to Baby Metal. You know, even they changed, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Baby
Metal changed with you.
Yeah, that's right. So, and we still listen.
That's true. Right? It's a little
different. You could see the difference. I feel the difference. But we just have to see. We just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. I know. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys?
I actually have a question for those who are watching. What do you guys are expecting for Big Bang? Right?
Yeah. What would your expectations be? Oh, maybe
music-wise, or
maybe
performance, or do you think it's gonna change?
Maybe like they do the solo stuff. Maybe some solo stuff or some.
I still remember G-Dragon. Just when you said solo stuff, for some reason G-Dragon, that box. Remember he was in a box like singing, if I remember correctly. With his fans around him. Oh. For some reason, it popped in my mind right now. I don't know why.
I'm like, wait, which one? Okay.
Do you remember? It was like in a big box.
Yeah.
It was all.
We might get collaborations.
Oh, someone said maybe Big Bang now can do subunits, potentially, right?
Well, have they done something like that before, right? Didn't two of the guys do a song?
I think so. I think you're right?
I don't remember the title of it. No, there was two of them. Wasn't it?
Did one work with EXO or something?
Oh man, I don't know.
I'm confused now. There's so many.
I start to try to remember all the details, and I'm not sure, but someone TOP solo, I can read that. Wow, people calling for a TOP solo. Imagine that.
Korea's waiting for G-Dragon.
G-Dragon TOP comeback. I mean,
I just hope they don't. And they take their time and get the music proper rather than forcing it out.
Well, I like it too. Now, when they release albums, they're not 10, 12 songs long. They're 6 or 8 songs. Quality.
Yeah, it's important.
That's a very, very good way to release music. Instead of forcing, hey, we need this many songs for an album. No,
and you get like crappy ones.
Stuff that's forced.
Put like
I want stuff that's inspired, not forced.
I'd rather have 4 awesome rather than 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I mean. There have been many collaborations. And Taeyang, GD and TOP.
I tried GD.
You see, so I mean, will they come out all 4, or will they come out in collaborations? Will they come out solo just to tease? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know what can happen. All of that can happen. Any of that can happen, right? All we know is that there's a whole world out there that we're excited and waiting
a lot,
and we had them here. We were about to have them in California. We were about to have them, and we didn't get them. So how do we feel? We're like.
I think I can remember someone up further up there that you're waiting to go Coachella too.
You see?
Oh, so we gotta go to Instagram.
Okay, so we gotta get on the
Instagram
and check the teasers.
I'm really bad at social media though. I look at it for a little bit like 5 minutes, get down bored.
You know, I'm probably worse. So.
Oh yeah, I probably do less.
I don't have time, even during the stay-at-home time, during this pandemic. I don't have time to finish things.
I feel like I'm so lazy now. I just gotta like, okay, I'm tired now. Just pick up the phone now. It's too tiring.
But we're gonna have to do this Big Bang marathon.
Yes.
I think that's gonna be something enjoyable, more than we realize.
That will be.
You know, because we listen to songs, we're into the songs. Okay, but okay, how are they on interviews? How are they when they speak? How are they individually? We know a little bit, but
we saw that one variety show. Remember that whole bunch. They're dancing.
That
right.
That's one thing that we saw, but you know,
great
there's
good.
There's documentaries to get to, you know, and some pretty.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
Need to check out TOP's Instagram because it's trippy. All right, you see, we get to like.
There's so much things that we need to look at now.
Get more.
We're on the tip of the iceberg. What we've seen.
Of course.
And we only see what you guys suggest, so we don't want to go too far.
Right? Yeah, music wise, or even even non-music wise. Well, we only go as far as you guys take us. That's part of what we do, right? Like, oh, okay, listen to this. Oh, how about this song from them? This song hit big, 10 years ago, or 8 years ago, or 6 years ago. And so we go and check it out.
We even watch
like, oh man, and stuff, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I just want to listen to everything. I just want to just go. But then it won't be what if I get a reaction later? So to do a first reaction, I can't do a first reaction. I'm like, I already saw this. And we have already broken the rule a couple of times, and it takes away from the fun. I like to be like, oh man, who sent this? This is a great suggestion. I'm glad we got to see it.
Because what I noticed that when we first listened to Big Bang, you really automatically attached to them. Like,
I'm like, do you hear that sound? And then wait, that other song was Big Bang too, but that was a different sound. Dude, those guys are awesome.
And for me, it took a little bit longer. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But however, like I said, there's so many bands out there. We rated it again. I have to admit, guys.
Among everything that we've seen, right?
I think I enjoy Big Bang the most.
I'm
sorry if I offended anyone who likes other bands, but I think I really enjoy Big Bang the most.
And it was all new music to us, It's not, oh, they're the kings of pop. You're supposed to like them. No, they're the kings of pop because they have a lot of talent and they sound really good. And time again, they've proven that they come out with great music.
That's fun great, music. But it's fun.
Fun music.
Great, catchy.
It's always it's always exciting, It's just good stuff. And then imagine their concerts.
Yeah, the concerts.
Imagine being at a concert. We've only seen them. Imagine that energy, being engulfed with that. Imagine Coachella going, oh man. I want to be in the middle of that, I want to see what that's like.
Yeah, but I don't want to take away from the other artists and stuff, other groups. But
you better.
They're good too. I know they're good too.
All of them.
Oh my god! I know. But however, that Big Bang has a little edge for. I don't know what it is. The edge.
There's something that makes your smile a little extra, like smiley, Like,
yeah, swag. Yeah, they have that swag that I don't think the other groups have yet, and it feels like they're more like cookie cutters, right?
Well,
but Big Bang, they're so unique that
people emulate the greats, and Big Bang, they're the greats. They're among the greats, if not, some people would argue the greatest, and they prove it. They prove it, they show it, they make you feel it. You're like, man, look at these guys.
Like I said, you felt it the first time rather than having to hear it the second, third, or fourth time. You heard it, you loved it, and that was...
I heard it, and then you hear one song, and then you hear a different song, and it has nothing to do, one song stylistically with the other. You know how artists, a lot of times they have a certain range. And these guys are all over the map, and the way they mix things up, and the way the instrumentation, and, from organic to here's like a band, and then there's a little more electronica stuff, a little electric, digital, dancey stuff, and then you mix it up with some good raps, and then it just keeps taking you to different places. You're like, man, this is the same group, and they sound so good.
And rappers can sing, so it's not just like one specialized.
Yeah, the rappers just rap. Like, no, the rappers sing. And that's all he does.
He can sing and rap. each one. GD can sing, obviously.
It's just
T.O.P. and Daesung, Seungri.
It makes you go,
like,
especially like, oh wow. It makes you wow, like, oh wait, wow. Oh wait, now wait. Like there's so much. Like I said, there's so much talent to go around just within those guys.
Amazing. And then Pai says that I'm assuming Pai has gone to many concerts. Even solo concerts are damn good.
Wow. See, a solo show.
What more as a group?
You're not gonna
solo group concerts.
You're not gonna be disappointed, right? You're not gonna be disappointed at a solo show. Imagine that, like.
My favorite Big Bang is Delight for some reason.
You're goofy,
dude. I always think of these songs that go like this all the time. It's hilarious. It's funny.
I wish I had my glasses.
What's your favorite song?
Oh man. I don't know. See, I love Sober. I love F It.
Haru was good
too.
Haru. I like the Daesung one. It's hilarious. It's funny, catchy.
I enjoy Hallelujah. Monster.
Oh, Monster. I'm a monster, right? Is that how it went? I'm a monster, right? Oh, man. That was a good one too.
There's something else that I like a lot, and I can't.
Forgot about that one. I do like that. You want to look it up?
No, it's in my list right here.
He has a Big Bang list. You can look up on his phone his Big Bang.
Oh yeah. Oh, we like to party. And Zader, of course, Jodo.
Oh man, you have a whole bunch. Huh?
G-Dragon's Good Boy.
Good Boy.
Yeah.
Taeyong and G-Dragon. Well, you have Taeyong
That's right.
anyways.
So
it's all good.
I mean, yeah. I said hallelujah earlier.
Man, you have a lot of. I realize your playlist you're right. Has a lot of.
Bad Boy.
Has a lot of Big Bang or members solo songs. That's
and Seungri's Where Are You From? Where Are You From? I love that song. Where Are You From? And T.O.P. Doom Dada.
How does that go? I don't know.
Hey, remember the motorcycle and the sidecar and the baby and the big funny looking baby?
Oh, that one again. Okay.
That one's crazy. T.O.P.'s nutty. Oh.
Okay, so I guess you've been asking us to watch a collab with 21.
Okay.
Man, I like 21 too. Certain songs.
Wait, Lollipop. I know this. I've seen it.
Oh, hold on.
I've seen it.
You watch it. We just told them.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm apologizing now, but I remember that name, Lollipop. I'm like, Eyes I have not seen. I'm glad. Okay. I try not to watch See, I knew I shouldn't have watched Lollipop. I'm like, oh, no one's ever gonna ask for this.
You're making us a liar. Thanks a lot.
No, I told the truth. I saw it.
I haven't seen it, so I can watch it and make my own comment. Oh, G-Dragon with Rose or
okay. I think we've seen that though.
And I think Rose has a great sound. I like her sound too.
She's up there.
You know, I remember they were I think wasn't there like lighting or something? I know if I remember, they're on the stage and lighting, and they're
put that on our marathon list. All those collabs.
I think I remember it sort of. I have to go back and read it. Jenny, isn't that your bias right there?
There's another.
You like Dragon and you're biased on Blackpink. Oh,
what a combo. I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling good inside right here. I'm like, oh.
Or do you feel a jealousy there, maybe?
No, not at all.
No? Okay, so making sure,
No.
What happens if
not at
you
all.
and D-Dragon could collab? Maybe we do background humming or something. I don't know.
I could play the
the
tambourine. Ooh. Yeah, imagine a YG concert like that.
YG concert. Why don't they have a concert with many of their up and come start with their cheap, their new ones, and then go to their Sheshka?
No, they're the
Sheshkis.
Let's start with that because they're old, long time
older,
ago.
and then end with.
A match show you could put together.
Oh my gosh! I think it'd be.
And winners in there.
Winner.
And then who are the new?
What's the other one that got second in that competition? It was Icon. That's right. Thank you. Icon.
And that would be a massive concert. No way, a concert like that. Man, everybody wear your mask so all this can go away. We can in that mix, in that YG mix.
Oh my gosh! See, it's a huge concert. It could be a festival we can have right there.
Yeah.
Just getting on.
We might as well tell 21 to reunite.
Oh!
No, come on, just reunite. Come on.
Just we'll come just back. We'll come back. That'd be awesome.
Oh man, I just when I think about Big Bang, I like, you know what, they bring so much good.
Just talking about it.
Just talking about it. I'm like, man, it's just like, oh goodness. Sounds good.
So this time we talked about Big Bang, and then if you guys have any, want us to talk about another group, for instance, Blackpink, or
we can do another.
Yeah, we'll just talk about NFL Blackpink and Baby Metal, whatever. What we know, you can teach us stuff because we only know so much, and you guys are like, we kind of rely on you guys.
I see up there Missy Elliott and Gigi. I saw that.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah,
we saw that. We watched it. That was good.
It was on the live performance.
And they're wearing those. But the
runners. I remember that. It was a long time ago, but I do remember that one.
We could do another, like you were saying, we can do another episode like this. Focus on. Today we're talking about Big Bang all the time. So next time, whoever you guys think or suggest we should maybe have a conversation about, we'll do it on another live.
And you guys are teaching us about them because, like, for instance.
Yeah, you guys lead the way all the time with us, so.
I can't remember how they talked about. We were talking about Seungri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Seungri's actually a nice person. He's really giving. We had to rethink our thoughts on this. Okay.
Yeah, because
he saved. I mean, I didn't. We just look at the bad stuff.
There's a lot more gray than either black or white.
Correct,
There's a lot more stuff in between than on the extremes. So
Yeah, right. I mean, I literally learned to hear that different languages to.
It's good to
help other VIPs.
It's good to get pointed in the right direction.
Correct. And then
about someone's personality. Like he's also this and also this and also.
He helps other VIPs maybe their lives as well.
That was
kind of good. That's a good thing that we.
It broadens your view of what this person, who this person was,
instead of
or the group itself, as well.
Instead of being tainted by media, where the only thing you hear is the bad stuff.
You hear one single theme, right?
And Hector from Brazil.
Oh, Brasileiro here also. See, look at that. From Armenia to Brazil, Spain, Indonesia. Wow, this is beautiful. That's why I like this. You guys are awesome. Guys, we're gonna wrap this up. It was good getting online with you guys again and sharing the information and sharing the love. We look forward to doing another show. Let us know. Like we said, we can maybe
give us
focus on another band,
we can tell what we know, or we like or don't like, and you can tell us.
And we could all share. We could all share what our experience has been, being fans of the bands we like and the music we love. And we'll do this again. So.
I learned a lot just by listening, just by reading.
Just by reading. Yeah, that's the beauty of this.
We can say how old are they? Oh, boom.
Another
30
Brazilian.
to 32 years of age.
Outro brasileiro. That's nice. That's good. The whole world is in the house.
That's awesome.
Way to go, VIPs. Big Bang Marathon in the making.
Hopefully it'll be kind of cool. Like
we're going to watch all kinds of stuff, maybe.
Maybe we should do it live. It'd be kind of cool to do it live.
Yeah, but
and they can teach us
how are we going to pay attention to them when we're paying attention to the marathon?
I don't know. We'll figure. After the music, then we can talk?
Yeah, maybe. we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
Kind of cool. At the time, they say, hey, watch this Big Bang or watch, Seungri or TOP song. Watch it, and we can all.
And then we can all discuss
what I liked about or don't understand about it or something.
Or what did this mean when he did this?
Unfortunately, I'm always lost.
People are waiting for the Big Bang Marathon.
I'm always lost, so you guys will have to teach me a lot of stuff.
It's part of who we are.
Yeah.
The good thing is we got the whole world to lead us. So, they show us what we need to see. And, oh, man, another channel did a live Big Bang Marathon. It was good. Oh, okay. We'll look at that. Well, check it out. Chilean VIP. Chile is in the house. Well, South Americans.
I was watching actually a movie.
What?
It was an indie film called. It was a Chilean movie on Netflix called "No One Knows I'm Here." Do you ever read that? Watch a movie, Sophie? Stephanie. Sorry, Stephanie. Sorry, it's called.
Stephanie?
I think it's called "No One Knows I'm Here." It's Chilean.
And it was good.
A Chilean movie.
Who said hello? Basti. Who? Someone said hello right now. Basti. All right, documentary first. You're right. We got to get on top of it. Yeah, thank you, Tiffany. All right, guys. The rest of you, hugs and kisses to all of you. It's the only way we can do it. We'll see you guys next time. You guys take care. Be good to each other.
Stay safe.
Be safe. Be smart. Let's get past this. We'll see you guys next time. You guys take care.
Ciao.
Ciao.